All right, let's get everything going today. How is everyone? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. I am Nerdy Dude or Oprius. If you guys are finding my channel for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications as we post videos weekly and we stream weekly as well. Usually we stream on a Monday, but it was our anniversary, actually on Sunday, and then on Monday my wife and I were able to go out and celebrate it at Disney without our kids, and so that's why we didn't do our stream yesterday. So we are here today to catch up on that. Make sure you guys definitely like the stream. It really helps out so that way we can get some people in front and see what's going on and all of that stuff. Of course, you guys know we were just talking about t-shirts, and so we do have a t-shirt shop. We actually have 2 t-shirts available for sale. Link for that is in the description with stickers and magnets. We're just kind of getting everything going on our computer right here. Yep, link for that is right down there. We've got these cool little designs whenever it decides to load. I just gave my computer a nice little reboot as well. And then, all right, cool. Yep, we got people that like me, but whatever. Uh-oh, no results are found. There were no results for your chosen filters in the shop. That's stupid. Anywho, thank you very much, David Savino. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and pull all this stuff over as well. I really want to get this working. Why aren't you working? Come on. Oh, well, we're not going to talk about that. So, what do we want to talk about today? Of course, as more people get going and you guys want to take a look at miners and antennas like we normally do every Monday, we are going to be doing that. And then we are also going to, still no Bobcat order, mine May 15th. Yeah, they are taking some time. If you do want a chance to get a miner now, we have a very, very, very small quantity left with Helium Mart of the Mile site, Internet of Things UG65 Helium hotspot miner. So right now there are a bunch of orders that are in, but the miners are going to be provided to the ones that complete the payment method. I'm speaking with the guys at Helium Mart right now, and they're trying to get an easier payment method set up on the site for today. And that way we can get everything taken care of. But we want to make sure that the people that saw the video last night and put an order in can go ahead and get their miners sent out to them. For the first batch will be about 250 or so miners sent out in November, and the next batch will be about 250 miners sent out in December. And they are currently placing another order for miners to be coming out around February. So you want to get your pre-orders in and you want to get those payments secured. Even though there's going to be a bunch of orders in, the only way to secure one will be with the payment to go through completion. And then they, of course, are working on getting emails out to you guys for those as well. So we are looking forward to this miner. We do have one coming along the way. And then if you don't get the chance to get one of them in the first 1, 2, or 3 batches, they have gone through and approved me to do a giveaway and a partnership with them for this giveaway to one of you guys. More details on that will be coming soon. It's not going to be my traditional like giveaway where we just leave a comment and do a hashtag or anything like that. It's going to be a giveaway where if you go and like, there's going to be a bunch of checklists that you can do, and each checklist that you check off, you will be able to, shut up, Copper! You guys can hear Copper in the background there. Each checklist that you can do will give you more opportunities. It'll be like, more raffle tickets that you'll have. So stay tuned for that. We will be touching base on that very soon. We're just waiting for them to get theirs in when they start their shipping. It'll be right around, is that May 2015? It'll be right around the time when I get mine to do my unboxing as well. We do have Discord pulled up, and you will hear that popping off in the background. We are talking to a few people to make sure, any questions you guys have that I can't answer, we will be able to get answered here as well. Damn, Mark, I ordered right for you. Yeah, I ordered my Bobcats on April the 16th, and I got them in probably about 4 months ago now. So very, very, very happy. Is the POC active yet? Actually, no. I heard that POC V11 was, today, for those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is a Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. Short and simple. Not going to go too crazy. But here we go. POC, I heard, was delayed until November 11th. Went from making $10 a day to $1 a day. Yeah, so let's talk about that. Make sure you like the video. Let's get up to 15 likes here. Like that video. So yeah, let's talk about that real quick. Ever since yesterday. So first off, this guy down here has just been knocked off the list, and it's been pissing me off. He's saying offline, but I go over and he's got the green light on. I know that they came out with an OTA yesterday and they said don't reboot it, so I actually did reboot it, and we haven't seen any activity on it. You can see it flatlines right down here. So we've been flatlined and not earning anything with our sour walnut goat. And then of course if we go to ours, that's current, this one's here November 1st on POC V11. Yeah, so if we go to our miner here, even though it's saying it's 100, it's synced, last update 2 days ago, we haven't seen any activity except this minor little blip, which looks like pity points in the past 24 hours. Pull up the 7-day chart. You can see that the rewards just take, hey, thank you, Rico Blanco. Shipping date November. Jeez. Yeah. So it really, really, really sucks. The rewards just crapped out. And it's kind of been stuck on the last time that we had a bunch of witnesses, which this is a really, really attractive layout. The witness levels are just gorgeous here. There really is a true testament on people that need to make sure their miners are placed correctly and their antennas are set up properly and they have proper LMR 400 cables, because you could see we're hitting someone, I think 91 kilometers is our farthest away hit now. And so these are all people that have, let's see what this guy's rocking up here that we could see him. Cool Cinnamon Fox. What are you rocking? So he's got an 8 dBi and a sense cap. So I'm assuming he went to Rack, which you can go here, link in the description, get yourself one of these antennas as well. I'm assuming with his 8.0 dBi, he's rocking one of these bad boys. And we're just going to pull this back. We're just going to go back to the 5.0 and have 2 of those pulled up. So I'm assuming he's rocking one of these bad boys at 8.0. So you can see the real importance of how high you want to get everything. He's at 6 meters in the air with an 8 dBi, and he's got some solid numbers. 1.06. He's got a sense cap, so can't really see the crap that I'm seeing with Bobcat. And he's had some pretty solid, almost 5 helium in 7 days. And it looks like he just probably got started and got his setup just right, which is why you can see the numbers and everything start to spike. So in the next, it's not a fair judgment to say in the 30 days, just because it looks like he's only been really getting some active mining in the past 2 weeks or so. But you can see the importance of a setup. Everything that I pretty much preach and talk about on the channel, he has got it going on. And if we go back into my miner here and we take a look at the witnessing, and we go to the list, day 4 syncing, minted crazy long, but they putting up so many at one time. I've seen Bobcat, sense cap, both some 4 days, just created first challenge. Yeah, mine are ass right now. I'm here, sorry, late working. No, you're perfectly fine. You could see with our setup, because we've got that 5.8 dBi antenna, not this one, we've got the white one in our attic, 8 meters in the air, and you could see that we are hitting things 64 kilometers, 43 kilometers, 55 kilometers. Every update, it seems my rewards go bye-bye, 110%. 75 kilometers, Cool Silver Fox is all the way out there. So 75 kilometers, not 91 kilometers. Why only 40p to view your videos? My stream, unfortunately, is really, really crappy. I don't know. I think it's more of the computer. I do see here on the current resolution, it's at 1152 by 648. Midatron, we need a note from your mom. Yeah, you need your hall pass and a note from your mom. Unfortunately, yeah, when it comes to streaming in OBS, no matter how much I've tried, anyone have a flagpole mount set up? There's a few people in our Discord. Let's make sure there's nothing popping up here. Okay. There's a few people in our Discord that actually do have some flagpole mounts, and I heard that you can go to Harbor Freight and get yourselves like a 12-foot flagpole that you can extend for like $20 a piece. So you can get like 2 of those and put it up high. So, but yeah, so it's really important that you kind of try to replicate some of the stuff I talk about, other than the actual antenna and the cords and the setups that we've had. Everything else is just Bobcat, which really, can you look up Glamorous Candy Tadpole? Absolutely, I can do that for you. Everything else has just been Bobcat, which has been poopy. and it's really driving me nuts because we'll get going. Like, we're looking at just about to break. What state y'all in? We're down here in Florida, so I am streaming live from here, Florida. Let me get 5. I need to do this the right time. Let's get 5 more likes. Let's get to 25 likes here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Candy Tadpole. I haven't really. Oh, okay, cool. So you're in Orlando, Florida. I heard Minted is dropping more miners. Will the gold edition be available? So they're right now saying it is a current rumor that there's going to be another drop of miners on the 23rd. I'm not sure how true that is or if that's speculation. All right, so you've got your 8 dBi 5 meters in the air. The problem with Glamorous Candy Tadpole right now is it's a Bobcat, and there's been a bunch of OTAs that have come out in the past month about with Bobcats, and they just keep falling off of it. The other problem is that you're at a 30.31 transmit scale. How many people are in yours? So you got 2 people in there with you, and I'm sure you're bumping up next to this guy over here. It looks like Special Ocean Owl was first. And then you got this one over here. Oh, thank you very much. We've passed the 25 likes I was hoping for. I'm streaming BetFury tonight, my strategy. Then going to let her run 24 hours. What do you think of my setup? Magnificent Alabaster Raccoon, please. Let me look up Recumbent. So, yeah. So, right now, the problem with yours, Glamorous Candy Tadpole, Darren, is the fact that it is a Bobcat. And we are all screwed. And as soon as I pull this one up and then the next one, if I have a breather, I will pull my miner back up. And you could see where the OTAs keep coming out and how much they keep screwing up my miner. All right, so you, my friend, are 3 dBi, 5 meters in the air, and I could tell you right now that your 3 dBi is not going to be any good for you in this area. Definitely not. Although it looks like you just did get started, but you're at 0.005. You definitely want to take a moment to consider in this area the 8.0 dBi. I would leave it at the 5 meters in the air, but you would probably want to make sure you secure yourself an 8 dBi fiberglass omnidirectional antenna. Looks like they dropped down in price from the 70 to 60. Link for that is in the description. And definitely go get yourselves one of those and keep it on your 5 meters up. Definitely, because your 3 dBi is not made for this kind of area. A 3 dBi would be a little better, like smack dab in the middle of this, but you don't want to do that there. So that's what I would recommend there. Who's next? We've got Magnificent. Magnificent Alabama. Why do you have like the most complicated name I've ever seen? And it keeps going. All the words. Thanks for the look. Absolutely. I'm going to show you guys the Bobcat. Hey, let's get 9 more likes. Let's get 9 more likes. Get to 50. Let's do that really quick. I've been in strong nodes since June. Freaking insane, but wanting to hear this right now. Yeah, I almost got into strong node, but I didn't. All right, so looking at your setup, you've got yourself a 6 dBi 8 meters in the air with a Nebra. Very decent setup, just a shitty area for you. That's the unfortunate part. But you haven't been fully mining for 30 days, so I can probably see you clearing that 10. And I consider any time you clear 10 helium in 30 days to be successful. So good setup there. Good setup, small area. I'd also maybe experiment with an 8 dBi antenna just to see if you can get this cluster down here. But getting your cluster here is pretty solid, so I wouldn't go too crazy and pull any hair out. So it looks like you will be able to hit that. Just updated. Yeah, it looks like you will be able to hit that 10 helium in 30 days that we all try to go for. My Bobcat just started syncing again. Yeah, it's just nonstop with the Bobcats. Good example here, Daring Canvas Woodpecker. You have an 8 dBi, 6 meters in the air, which you could see is very, very good for you hitting all these back here. All right, so good. So your 6.0 is doing you very well. But yeah, you've got your 8 dBi for Daring Canvas Woodpecker. You're hitting all these guys out here, which is excellent. And you are clearing stuff here. You've got it 6 meters in the air. You are over that 10 helium in a 30-day time frame, so I consider yours very, very successful. Let's take a look at your week. Your week is pretty solid at 3.7, but it looks like you're getting the crap that I'm getting as well. Yeah, looks like you're just getting boned just like I am. So let's go back to mine real quick. Again, that's California, so that's where I really, really am thinking about doing my next meetup event when we hit 25,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's get 5 more likes. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So this is the problem with Bobcats, and you're going to see here if I can find mine. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so this is the problem with Bobcats. Like I said, I consider it very successful if you can get 10 helium in a 30-day time frame. Unfortunately, having a Bobcat miner, like I've had some really good days. I've had a 1.0 day, and I've got 0.87 here, but we've got some poopers. We've got some dumpers and poopers. Most of the time, and a lot of the problem I'm having is when my little guy down here goes down, then it really affects my rewards, because that was my original intention with setting up the way I am, especially out where I am, was to get mine here and mine here to talk to each other. Right now, this little dingleberry is down. It's been syncing. It's been offline. I've reset it, and it's been having a bad month for itself. We'll pull up those numbers in just a minute. With that also said, every time that little boy goes down, I keep getting everything knocked down. So I'm not going to be able to beat that 30-day challenge, because we're going to have a 0.41 day here and then a 0.08 day. So maybe we need it to spike back up to get, at least 10 helium in a 30-day time frame. But where it's really, really killing us when we pull up our little guy right here in the past 30 days, it's saying it's offline. It's not offline. Like, the green light was on. You could see that we've had some stagnant days and we've had some just really crap days. And right now it hasn't done anything for me in the past, in the past 7 days it's been good, but the past 3 days it hasn't done anything for me. So, and these are both Bobcats, and they're really, really, really pissing me off. They're down more than they're up. Hey, we got to 50 likes. Thank you very, very much. Can you look at my Bobcat setup? Quiet black mouse. What do you think? So we are going to the UK. Doobie doobie doop doop doop. All right, so looking at this one, I'm assuming that you just got started, but if you're just getting started in the past week, we could do a little bit better. Looking at your area, I believe your miner, you say it's 4 meters in the air. You're at the stock 4.0. Do you think Helium Miner is legit, or Helium Mart is legit? I have been in good conversation with them. I've done some Google Meetup calls with them and, vetted them out. I know they are a small distributor with some big plans. So I really, really hope so. And we will just have to kind of go from there, because I'm going to be getting one. I want to do an unboxing review on it, and I want to make sure I can do that giveaway for that Miles site miner for you guys as well. They do have a really good return policy, so if you have any question, once you complete the order and you have anything, where you're falling back on, any hesitations or anything like that, then you can process a return. I know I was talking to them today about some of the orders, because I was asking how many that we had available before I started doing the stream, to make sure if you guys wanted to buy one, there was still a couple of available, and they said there was like one cancellation, and it was just like pretty lickety split and easy peasy from there. So very excited about that. But yeah, so looking at Quiet Black Moose, you're going to want to get yourself probably something a little different. Make sure you get an LMR 400 or LMR 600 cable. Probably work on that 5.8 cable, the 5.8 omnidirectional, and get that up as high as you can. Definitely something you want to do. Let's make sure we're not missing over here on Discord. We're not. All right, so let's keep going here. So yeah, you just got your Bobcat in there, but you want to make sure get it away from windows, get it up, and you're at 4 meters high. See if you can get yourself an omnidirectional in an attic or out somewhere. So take a look at that if you can. Quiet Black Moose. Hey dude, Lee from Manchester, UK. Flaky Crimson. We'll stick to this side of the hemisphere. Let's take a look. Let's spell correctly. That's what we need to do. Crimson Cobra Kai. Doop. Doop doop. Doop doop boop boop. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. You've got yourself an 8 dBi, 8 meters in the air. So you've got yourself one of these bad boys. Not this one. One of these bad boys, which is an 8 dBi fiberglass antenna. You've got that 8 meters in the air, and look at all the connections that you are getting. That is excellent. And it's an optimal transmit scale. It's because you're probably sharing it with someone. But you've got more than 10 in a 30-day period. You're almost double that. So I consider that very successful. And let's keep going. All right. Gotta go, but thanks again. At Nerdy is stuck on 12 orders. I'm in 19 sets, so probably won't get mine till next year. When it says offline, usually it's stuck at a specific block. Yeah, it's been stuck at a block for like the past 2 days, so I maybe need to go over there and try to just fast sync it and reboot it from the IP. And maybe I'll do that tonight when I go to pick up my daughters, since their car seats are in my truck and I'm just too lazy to switch them back in my wife's car and send her on her way. Okay, let's keep going. We have a few we got to catch up on. If I don't get to yours, I do apologize. As the stream goes, sometimes we start getting a flood of miners to look at. And if I do not get to yours, do consider a super chat, which will make it nice and colorful, and it'll draw my attention, and I will skip everyone else and look at yours on the spot. So it's kind of like, you know, buying an express pass at Universal or Disney, and it's like a pay-to-win kind of thing. All right, you are rocking a Bobcat with a 1.2 dBi. First off, if you bought the Bobcat and you plugged in the antenna that's in there, that's incorrect. Hey there, can you take a look at my miner, blah, blah, blah. Since yesterday the earnings are at 0, do you think I have to take some action or just wait? Thanks in advance. Anyone try to connect a repeater to the miner? Yeah, fast sync worked for me. Yeah, so I'm probably going to have to get over there and fast sync to get it back up and running because I'm really, really getting pissy. First off, if you have the Bobcat and you plugged in the... Thank you very much, MC. Cheers, Lee Northrop. I appreciate it, man. Cheers to you. It's going to cost you 55 cents, but you need to make sure you upgrade or update that you have the correct antenna plugged in. I'm assuming you have the stock 4.0 that came with it, and then you want to make sure you put your elevation. So that's going to be stuff that helps you. I know that your transmit scale sucks here at the moment at 0.67, but if it wasn't at 0.67, you would have over 10 in that 30-day phrase. So that's not too bad, but you would probably be okay to switch that to a 5.8 and get that out and above your house as well. So that's just my recommendation there. We are now moving on to Digital Moulin Rouge Snake. Shut up, Copper! Do we got it? All right, we got Digital Rogue Snake. Looking at you, SenseCap 4 dBi, 0 meters. Make sure you get yours up. Your transmit scale sucks. If your transmit scale didn't suck, you'd be at 10 in the day. So really, that's the only problem you're having. But I also recommend making sure that you update correctly what your elevation is on your thingamabloop. I got mine set up 3 weeks ago. Please take a look. And if you got set up 3 weeks ago, not terrible for the numbers there. So keep that up. I ordered three more Bobcat miners, but I guess I need to wait about 5 months to get them, if not longer. Yeah, unfortunately with those waits, but I know right now, MileSite over at Helium Mart, there's a very, very limited supply left over. So go check it out. See if you can get one. And then there's going to be another order. There's 500 coming out before the end of 2021. And then they're about to do another order of 500 miners that, can't wait for my Shut Up Copper t-shirt. Yeah. I love the design that I picked. I'm just waiting on the artist to send it back to me. It's going to be a cute little cartoony look of Copper. And he's going to be sitting there cute. Yeah. So, all right. Calm Peanut Cobra. I'll definitely look up Calm Peanut Cobra because I had a peanut butter smoothie with some protein powder for lunch earlier today because, you know, I want to get buff. Yeah. Mwah. No more fat guy for this guy. Calm Peanut Cobra, 5.5 dBi, 28 meters in the air. If you are truly 28 meters in the air, awesome. I'd love to know what you got set up, but you are touching everybody. Not in a sexual manner, of course, but, you know, in a consensual manner, it looks like here, which you're excellent. You've got over 10 in the past 30 days. You still have another week and a half, almost 2 weeks to go. You're going to have some good numbers, and I consider that very successful. I don't think I really need to... Anything that you're doing, I don't think you're going to learn anything new from me. So you can just sit back and listen to my smooth, peanut buttery, sexy voice. Nightingale. And then you can hear me yell at Copper because he's a little spitfire today. A little bit about Copper. Hey, guys, we are at 57 likes. Let's get a few more likes going. Let's get to 75. 75, baby. 4 dBi, 6 meters in the air, Bobcat miner. You might be having some issues with your Bobcat like I am, but it doesn't actually look like you are. I would ride out your 30 days, and it looks like you're easily going to clear 10. Helium, listen to your advice, had one witness, still needs improvement, but way better, little fossilized gazelle. It looks like you're going to be hitting your 10 in the 30 days, so I consider your setup successful. You can take a stab at a 5.8 dBi antenna, which will give you some better signal that's going to bounce and refract off the body of water here as long as you're above all that. 6 meters in the air shouldn't be bad, and you might be able to witness a few more people there. So not too bad there. I'd like to see what your 30 days are going to be, so that'll be very, very, very nice. Let's get 6 more likes. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that darn like button. Just click it. You don't need to smash it or slam it or hit it with a hammer. Just, you know, take your mouse and hover over the thumbs up and click on it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. All right, we're looking at a miner that is in a really, really crappy area, 1.2 dBi. Dare I say you look like a spoofer, but everything looks good. You don't have crazy numbers. You are over 10 in that 30-day time frame. So I wouldn't change a thing. It's just unfortunate that your area is crappy. Hey, dude, good stream. Talk to you later. Thanks, Jay Morin. I appreciate it, man. Hit that like button on the way out. Check this guy out. Think he has it on TV broadcasting tower. Crazy Tartan. So who was I looking at? Who is it? CoinGetter, right? Yeah, CoinGetter. Oh, I know you're good. You got a YouTube channel. You and I are like neck and neck with subscribers. So I know you've got everything. Or wait, no. This guy in Ireland, he has created a network of 12. So he owns all these. Okay, so he's not a spoofer. I should have read the whole comment. My bad. So how many people got their miner kicked off with the new update? I did. It's stupid and I hate it. I'm really hoping that when we get our miles site in after we do our unboxing video, I'm probably going to put this one at my... No, I probably need to put... If this one's going to run, I'm going to run this here at my house for about a week. And if there's no issues with it, I'm probably going to move it out to my dad's house because my dad is about an hour from me, whereas my in-laws are 5 minutes up the road. And I barely go over to my in-laws enough to keep that one. Hey, Philip McLean. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Did you have one for me to look up? No, you just want the Shut Up Copper t-shirt. So we'll say we're putting that to the designer for the logo for the Shut Up Copper t-shirt, which will be out. I'm hoping that I'll have it designed probably within the week, and it'll be available for sale on my Redbubble page, which you can go into and see if my shop is updated. There we go. Yeah, so you can go into the Redbubble, and right now you can buy the classic NDS shirt with a small logo, or you can buy an NDS shirt with a big logo, which I like this one. I like the t-shirts with the big designs, so that's what I like. And then we will have the Shut Up Copper, which will be similar to this. We'll have the logo and the Shut Up Copper shtick on the chest plate right there. All right, yeah, so yeah, he's got all 12 set up, so that's pretty good, though. Let's see what his whole account looks like. What does his whole account look like? Let's go to his whole account. Yeah, he's making quite a penny. Miles Sight's DBI will be 1.5 with that antenna, with it being stock. But of course, you guys know you can upgrade it. And what's really cool about Helium Mart is that they're going to be also providing, $5 super chat. Quick Tawny Weasel, been offline for 6 days. Should I wait or just blah, 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 blah. All right, so let's pull it up. Quick, Tawny Wessel. Ooh, we got some likes. Las Vegas, Nevada. I will probably do yeah, you got a bot. You and I are in the same boat, my friend. I think really we are just going to have to wait. Sadly, we are going to have to wait. And I know it's not what you want to hear, but look how long we've been down. Like, we had an OTA come out and then another one yesterday. They did say in their OTA release yesterday that if you are down, don't reset the miner. It will reset automatically. And I think that might be an issue. Let me see if I... Shut up, Copper! He's full of piss and vinegar today. Maybe I'll bring him on stream. Let me see where that update is. Right here. So they did come out and say, we're going to pull over this for a minute. On October 28th, Bobcat pushed the latest OTA out, which just stop it, guys. Every time you push an OTA out, these things go down. Today at 12 PDT, this OTA update will automatically restart the hotspot. Do not reset, reboot, or power cycle if you're seeing a red light, yellow light, or a miner alert status. The hotspot miner will restart on its own. So maybe that was my issue. I don't know. It's just driving me nuts that we are down more than we're up with Bobcat. You know, we're trying to make a passive income here, but how can you make a passive income when you can't even make any income? So yeah, you are in the same boat that I am, man. We just gotta wait this one out, and it's a Bobcat, which sucks. Yep, made a comment in another post. You have some mile site in the USA. You can ship out if paid for. Is that something in the next 2 weeks? So yeah, we were just waiting for mile site to send out the first batch, the first 2 batches to Helium Mart, and they will be sending them out from Bulgaria. And Minotron, $10 super chat. Shut up, Copper. Smash the bloody like button. Cheers, cheers. Cheers the beers. Thank you very much for the $10 super chat, Tron. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, so I know that Mile Site and Helium Mart will be looking for a way to do a U.S. distribution fulfillment center. Because we were talking about that. We're not gonna, I'm not gonna be a part of it or anything. Although it'd be really neat to just like retire from real work, get like a little industrial office space, and then do a little mining farm in there while I help distribute miners. That'd be cool. But unfortunately, I'm not at that point yet. So I am working on it. Definitely working on it. Powerful Chrome Sheep. Absolutely. Hit me up after stream. LT. Peace. What do you want me to... You want me to hit you up on Discord, or what do you want it, Jay? Where do you want it? Where do you need it? And what's your Discord if you got it? Or if I have it. Or just send me a message. Either one. Chrome sheep. Something in the last 2 weeks. Got it running hard with a 10 dBi. I'm running. I just got the 5.8 from my other miner, but may run on this one. Looks like you've had a poopy time frame, just like me with your Bobcat. And yeah, your 10 might be overpowering this area, but the 5.8 and the 8.0 should be pretty solid there. Not too bad on the returns. Let's see what your text me after the stream. Back to work I go. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, try your 5.8 for a week and see how you like it. Your height's perfect. Your elevation should be good. And then, the 5.8 might do you some well. How much should my miners be making, and what's the max witnessing? It's really hard to tell how much the miner should be making. What is a Discord? Discord is like a little private chat server that, is free to use, and the link for that is in the description if you haven't. But yeah, so let's see what's next. Bitter peach seal. Is Bobcat the best? I don't know anymore. I don't think so. Bitter peach seal. You just got yourself started with an 8 dBi rack wireless. So is this one of the minted, or is this one of the old schools? I think this is the minted, right? Because the old school would be the Cal chips. 8 dBi, 6 meters in the air. You're pretty solid. Let's see what your 30-day spread is going to look like. But your 7 days, I mean, you just kind of got started and it got going. Mammoth, Seaphone, Dolphin, switch to LMR 400. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, man, you've got 3 days in a row over 1.8. You are solid and golden. And this is a good example of that 8. So you can see this area. You do have a lot of good stuff. It's got weak cables, but had to wait for spark arrestor for my better cable. Ordered the wrong one. Big Bobcat update yesterday. Minted gold. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the minted gold, he's not too bad. He's not too bad. But yeah, really good setup there. You know what you're doing. I know I've talked to you a few times in the stream. How much should my miners be making? It's really hard to tell because in certain areas, if you got a lot around you, some miners can make like a buttload and some just barely make that, 10 a month. Some make 5 a month, and that's kind of what we're talking about. But Home Dude here's got a beautiful setup. I do like your setup very much so. Thanks for your advice. Just ordered an 8 dBi antenna rack. I already have an LMR 400 cable from USA Coax. Lee Wilson, didn't that shipping come in pretty quick from USA Coax? They were really nice to work with. Excuse me. Aaron, I'm having the same issue with my Bobcat. Mine has been offline for 3 weeks now. I didn't know what to do. Stale Hazel Hippo. Hey, my friend, thanks for all the great info. Can you check out Tart Velvet Worm? I have 4 more miners I want to put in this area, but not sure why they're not witnessing. Thanks for your help. Tart, what am I looking for? Tart Velvet Worm. All right, let's take a look. Tart Velvet Worm, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, if you get 4 more in this area, that'll be good. But you're not getting anything just because you're at a small dBi antenna, and that's really not the area for it. So take a few minutes, jump over. Link for this is in the description. Jump over and consider buying a 5.8 or an 8.0 for this area. We saw a couple of miners where the 8.0s and the 5.8s are really doing them well. This is just your area. It's your smaller dBi is not going to do much. And especially if you're not hitting them around there, it's just their crappy setup as well. So get yourself one of those big antennas, put that up as high as you can, and then you should start seeing some returns. The software reset of Bobcat has a bug that causes you to go into relay symmetric mode, only fixes power cycle the miner, so after the OTAs, you will go into relay. Be careful. I don't think mine's in relay, so I'll have to go check. I haven't even made one helium yet, LOL. Real coconut manta ray. How can I increase transmit scale? Really, the only way to increase transmit scale is to get out of the area that you're in. So really, really crappy to say it that way. It's unfortunate, but I don't really worry about increasing your transmit scale, though, because look at the rewards. You've already gotten 15 in the past 30 days. So I mean, you're doing solid. If you move it out somewhere, your transmit scale is going to be hard to change too, just because you are in such a populated area. So if you look on Hotspotty, it'll show you the zones and how many helium miners you can have in there before transmit scale is being changed. Let's see if you have any in there with you. So no, this is your only one here. But the problem is this area is heavily saturated. So Hotspotty will say, certain miners will only allow you so many in some area. Let's just do something like this. We'll do a big-ass picture. We'll grab it. And then let's say on Hotspotty, the way Helium wants their coverage is in this area, they'll say you can have 10 miners to get a 1.0 transmit scale. Anything after that, we'll start seeing reductions. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you've got 20 in there already. So that's why you're going to see, you know, I'm pulling 10 out of my butt, and I think that might be accurate. So if you got 10, it makes sense why you'd be at a 0.5. And then what also happens outside of that as well is they'll say, okay, and then this area, and we are going to allow 115 miners to get a full 1.0 transmit scale, and that's also inclusive of your 10. So really, you're going to have 105 miners that'll get that 1.0 scale, and you can start counting here that we are very clearly over that 115 marker. So that's just unfortunate the way it is. Can you rate my place? My miner is Careful Neon Porcupine. Yeah, sure. Let's take a look. Careful Neon Porcupine. Porcupine. And if I miss you guys, do consider a super chat. That way it lights up on the screen. It's nice, bright, pretty, and I will get you next immediately. I'll drop everything I'm doing and I'll go and get you. Nerdy do stuff. I have a stock antenna upgrade tomorrow to 5.8. Is it okay for my hotspot, or is at 8 to 10 better? Can you check, please? My hotspot is Fierce Indigo Tadpole. Thank you for your help. While I'm looking at this setup, also I want to remind you guys that if you do add a new antenna, make sure you unplug your miner before you unplug your antenna and switch it, okay? So that's what you need to do. Your setup with the 4 dBi 10 meter, your height is perfect. Your antenna is not. You're not going to get much. I would try an 8 dBi antenna. I would definitely try the 8 dBi antenna just to see. Actually, I would see if you can get the biggest that your country will allow you directional antenna, and I would consider getting that. And then I would point that sucker this way just because you really don't have anything above you to worry about. Yeah, you don't have anything you're going to get. You don't have a lot. You obviously have nothing in the water over on the side. So I think with that sucker, you might potentially be able to start touching down here. So not that. So you'll want a directional, and you want to aim it at that, and you have it nice and high. Make sure it's level so you're not shooting the signal into the ground or into outer space. Okay. So that's what you want to do there. Thanks for checking my setup. I'm waiting for an 8 dBi. Okay. All right. So that might be okay. Yeah. So we're still looking at Careful Neon. Yeah. 14 meters high. Okay, make sure you get that updated so it's 14 meters high. And an 8 dBi antenna, you just might. So give that a whirl. You are so dope. Keep up the good work. Would love to interview you one day soon. Yeah, Flat Butter Walrus. Absolutely. Send me, get with me on Telegram. Don't do Telegram. Twitter or Discord. And we can I'll do an interview with you. If you don't mind me not in camera and I can just be on my phone or something, I can absolutely do an interview for you. You can ask me questions and stuff. All right, let's zoom in here. Now, this one's kind of an odd situation for me. You're 9 meters in the air, 8 dBi. I've been saying if you get 10 helium within a 30-day time frame, I consider that successful. So we have to look at your transmit scale and see that you're at 0.3. So really, if you were in a perfect situation where you didn't have a low transmit scale, you could be looking at potentially 18 to 20 helium in a 30-day time frame. So your setup is good. It's just your transmit scale. That's the only problem I see there. So I'm sorry if that's not great. There's really nothing you can do except maybe move it. Like, that's a mountain. I don't know where you could potentially move it, because even if you try to get into one of these little open hexagons, the transmit scale is going to be still poop because you've got 10, 13. At least I think that's 13. And of course, as I zoom in, is that 13 or 8? I can't even tell. Because the dot is right on it. I bet you that's 13. Right? That looks like it could be anything. You guys probably can't see it because my quality is terrible. But yeah, so unfortunately, your transmit scale would just suck in that area in general. What's next? Is there anything wrong with my miner Dizzy Chambermaid Quail? Dizzy Chambray. What's going on, Daily Mint? How are you, brother? Chambray. Quail. Going to Orlando, Florida. Going to see a neighbor. Let's go to Orlando. 30-day. Transmit scale 6. My rewards aren't that great. Should I sell one of my miners? My rewards aren't that great. I'm not going to sell mine regardless of how good or bad they are. Sense cap 2.6. Get yourself a 5.8. Super chat just freezes up. Sorry. Could you please check Immense Spruce Mockingbird? As high up as it is, it will go in garage. Just port forwarded to fix it relay. If you're going to go in your garage, might as well put it in your attic, because your garage should have access to your attic. Get it up in your attic with an LMR 400 cable. So yeah, if Dizzy Chambray Quail, if I'm even pronouncing that correctly, I'm sure I know how to pronounce Dizzy. Get yourself a 5.8. Your 2.6 isn't going to be good here. 2.6 would be good, like down here near Orlando. That is Orlando, right? Yeah, the city. But you want yourself a 5.6. And actually, if you get a good setup and you get a 5.6 and you get it nice and in the air, you and I can actually see each other. So, Marianne, we are going to look up immense spruce mockingbird. Going to California. California is nice to the homeless. California. Na, 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 na. Went through this very similar spam comments for you to ban the spams. Oh, thank you very much, Daily Mint. Yeah, I need to go through that. I've got Captain Diabetes showing me some of the spam stuff in the comments, but I just haven't been able to keep up with it. I need to, like, I think you're a channel mod too, so that I need to pull up my, I'm still talking to Helium Mark. Pull it up. No, that's you. Okay. So yeah. So you're set up. You got your Bobcat. Get yourself a 5.8. Get yourself, is 20 foot short enough to get LMR 240 cable? This is what I have on one of my setups. I wouldn't recommend that. I would definitely recommend the LMR 400 if you're going to do a 20 footer. I have a 25er, and it's, you know, I'm only at a 1.1 dBi loss. So first off, you got a low transmit scale. Well, it's 0.64. It's not terrible. Your setup's not bad. You can wait another few days to see what your 30-day time frame is going to be, but I would definitely try that 5.8. Ooh, I wanted to see XRP Minion. Can you check Atomic Charcoal Mandrill? Yeah, I do want to check that because I saw you commenting on yesterday's video, and so I absolutely will. Mandrill. California is nice to the homeless. California. Yeah, if you want to see, all right, so that's a good question. All right, we've got a 60-foot or 70-foot LMR 400 cable. So let's go ahead and take a look at what your signal loss is going to be. And you might actually be a little surprised with that one. And we can do all this. So AO got the deeper network miner yesterday. I'm going to set it up this weekend and wait for my H&T miner later. Thank you for your videos and knowledge. My pleasure, Peter Lou. Do I need to update the app to 5.8? Can't change on app for Bobcat. Yeah, you have to update the Helium mining app to 5.8, and you want to make sure you do that. It was originally supposed to have POC v11 come out today, but they pushed it back to November 1st. So, all right, let's look at 60 feet here, and this is a cool little calculator that USA Coax has. So, if you have a 60-foot LMR 400 cable, you're going to have a 2.7 dBi loss, which is really, really ouchies. So if you're starting off with like a stock, like if you go up to 70, or if you go up to 70 feet with the LMR 400 cable, you're gonna have a 3.1 dB loss. And if you're just using that on like the stock antenna, then it's gonna be poop. Like there's gonna be no point. So you don't want to have that long. Like I wouldn't go anything over. I would not go anything over 30 feet. Let's see if we do an LMR 600. Now you can do an LMR 600. It's only gonna be a 2 signal loss. If you go back down to 70, it's going to be a 1.7. So that's a little more comforting, but that is an expensive cable. So that's completely up to you. I would try to get everything smaller and closer together, and I wouldn't exceed 30 feet. Because if you go back to an LMR 400 and you do it at 30 feet, then you are probably looking at a 1.4. Yeah, you're looking at a 1.4 signal loss right there, which isn't as bad. So let's go ahead and go back to the hotspots here. Will a 12 dBi work for my setup? Let's take a look. Let's take a gander. Flat Citron Seagull. Shut up, copper. Going to Florida. What if I go with a 12 dBi antenna? You can, but it's still going to be, oh my God. Yeah, you're going to, wow. I would just go find a friend or family member that lives somewhere else in Florida and put it there. You could get a 12 directional and shoot it towards Jacksonville. That would probably be the best. The reason why I would say shoot it towards Jacksonville is because if we go towards Gainesville, there's a lot of college kids that live there, and I'm sure there's a bunch of them stacked up. Yeah, there's obviously the UF dorms are like right here, and the student housing and stuff is right here, which is why there's so many there. So you might not get a good line of sight with them. So you might want to shoot it towards Jacksonville. Try the rack. They do have it there. So, hey, can you please check careful obsidian, blah, 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 blah. Can you check? I got to bounce back a little bit up here. Got the deeper network. Cool. Wish I had the money to get into helium mining. I love helium mining. Can you check Tangy Burgundy? I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, San Diego. And demonetized. Yay. Worm. All right. Ouch. Yeah. Ooh. You're getting a lot of witnesses. I don't know why you're not getting rewards. Oh, baby, with the... That's like $3-4, right? Squanchy. Squanchy wants me to, hey, can you please check Careful Obsidian Jaguar? Absolutely, Squanchy. I will squanch that for you right now. Careful Obsidian Jaguar. Recently switched from 10 dBi to a 5.8 dBi in prep for POSC 11, and as there are more miners close to me now, but earnings are down 75% in advice. Holy poop, my friend. Nice chunk there. Since POVC 11 just got delayed until November 1st, it might get delayed again. I'd put your 10 dBi back on. Otherwise, maybe get your 5.8 a little bit higher. I know it's at 8 meters up, but if you're hitting that with all 10, which is pretty good, maybe switch that just until November 1st. But yeah, I can see what you mean with the rewards slowly going down and your transmit scale. But everything else, you were super successful. Is what an internet problem. Ibram, do you have another question? Can you check mine, Tangy Bird? Might be. It might be. I saw you were getting the witnesses. I just don't know why you weren't getting the... maybe you're getting a bunch of invalid witnesses. So make sure everything's correct and put up where it needs to be. Original mossy anteater. That makes sense for that because anteaters do move a little slow, so they do get mossy. Dude, you're kicking ass. There's nothing I'm going to be able to teach you. You're over in Hawaii. Huma huma nuka nuka apawaha. Huma huma nuka nuka apawaha. Yeah, dude, there's nothing I'm gonna be able to teach you here. Cal Chip, looks like you had a weekend, but 26, you're killing it, man. You're killing it in Hawaii. Go pay for your refills on sodas at McDonald's. I'm working through some issues with beacons and witnesses, but used to be a good spot. Yeah, it's still a pretty good spot. Sorry for asking again. Can you give me a little help? Copper, shut up! Fierce Indigo Tadpole. I don't remember if I answered that one. Can we get 14 more likes? If you haven't hit the like button, please consider hitting the like button so we can get to 100 likes, guys. Make sure it's not our... Okay. We got a scammer. We are going to report as spam. Submit the report. Done. I love it in Discord where we have these people like, join this trading signal group. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. And they all come from Voscoin's channel. So make sure you stay away. Fierce Indigo Tadpole. Your 3 DBI is not going to be good for you. Get yourself an 8.0. Get the 8.0 DBI so that way you can get everything because this is pretty terrible. Yeah, Copper wants a beer. He does actually like this beer that I'm drinking. I've never given him a beer, but he's like knocked it over once and licked it up. And I was like, no, you damn beagle. That's beer abuse. Yeah, you're in here. With how high you are, it's great, which is why you're getting good line of sight to these 3. But you want to get your 8 dBi omnidirectional. Make sure that there's nothing around it and get it up as high as possible so that way you can get everything around you. So Fierce Indigo Tadpole, you're going to want that 8 dBi. 6 more likes to 100, guys. 6 more likes. And then the real challenge. Can we get $100 worth of super chats? Never. Probably not. Glad you said that. That's what I was thinking. You're welcome, Squanchy. Thank you for all your help. Immense Caramel Buffalo. Oh, look out, comes a bear guy on a buffalo. If you guys have never heard of Guy on a Buffalo, that's a fun video. Shows my maturity level. 2.3 Cal Chip 0. You want to get a beer abuse. You want to get a 5.8 or no, you want to get an 8.0. Can you check? Another moderate. Thank you very much. What does it say? Bigger the channel, more spammers. Yeah, I love the spammers that act like they're me. You know, where they've got my logo and everything. Like, it's super flattering. Imitation is the #1 form of flattery. All right, so Immense Caramel Guy on a Buffalo. Get yourself out of Relayed, open your ports, give yourself a static IP address. That way, when you reboot your modem/router, whatever you're using, it won't change your IP address. You're welcome, Der Heisenbauer. Heisenbauer? You're going to be Heisenberg. There you go. A little bit of Breaking Bad there. Heisenberg. Yeah, so get yours out of Relayed and get yourself an 8.0 dBi antenna. You can also do a directional, aim it towards Altamont and Orlando, but you're going to want that 8.0. That way you can clear out the coast. And I'm a little familiar with this area because my company does do services out in this area. So that's what I got there for you, Guy on a Buffalo. I ordered a 5 dBi antenna, custom wool crocodile. Can you look my miner with antenna you recommend? And thank you. Sure. Custom wool crocodile. We ain't got none of them crocodiles here in Florida. We got them alligators. You will do good with a 5.8. just to hit all the surroundings around you and to keep on top of over here. And you want to make sure you're at 8 meters in the air, so that's pretty good. So yeah, definitely try yourself with an 8. But also, I mean, you've been mining for just shy of a week and you're only at 0.56. Yeah, definitely try a 5.8 there. Yo, where do I get the new rack miner this weekend? It'll be on Get Minted if they do it. If I sent you a WFT hat, would you wear it? No, I won't at all. Well, I mean, I don't watch football anymore, guys. I lost a bet. That's why I'm wearing this hat. Can you check Sweet Menthol Cigarette? Absolutely. Sweet Menthol Oyster. Coral Springs, Florida. I already got it. Coral Springs, Florida. 5.8. Get it out and up. You're 3 meters. Get it away from windows. Get yourself a good cord. You never commented on Atomic Charcoal Mandrel. Atomic Charcoal Mandrel. You are also, I mean, I'm just going to, if you get a 5.0, and they also sell 5.0s on a rack, and put that up, get that up 5 meters, pretty good. See if you can get that between 8 to 10 meters. That's what I would say. Hey, can you check out Teeny Charcoal Corgi? What should I do? One more like, and we're at 100, guys. One more like. Who would wear a Washington football team hat anyway? Actually, I got 2 guys that I play poker with on Thursdays that are big Redskins fans. And if you find that offensive, then you can get out. Although Washington football team's a great name. I wish they never change it. The Washington football team. I'm sorry. I am streaming at the moment. I'll have to call you back later. What's the website called? I can't find it. What website? What website are you looking for? Is this one? Is this one right here? Good question, mister. Try that. Can you recommend on my miner Upbeat? I'm a little behind. Hang on. Make sure I don't have anything there. Okay. I can hit 5 other guys in discovery mode. What should I expect? So discovery mode's pretty nifty. Like, yeah, it's great to have that. Idea crocodiles. It's great to. I'm gonna do that atomic. I'm already here on atomic. Yeah, you want bigger and better and get it out and up. It's good that you get them. Like I did one the other day and got like on mine. I got like 7 in discovery mode. But then it went. I got like those 15 or 16 witnesses, especially that 75 meter out one. Oh, I wanted to look up Teeny Charcoal Corgi butt. Nothing you're gonna need to learn from me. Should I go for 8? No, I wouldn't change a thing. If you're getting this many's in 30 days, I wouldn't change a thing. You could potentially run the risk. Your 6.5, if that's the 6.5 dBi antenna is at that height and it's that good, I would not change a thing just because you might potentially overshoot these other groupers and not get anything else down in your little lonely island. I wouldn't change a thing. That's good enough for me there, Teeny Charcoal. You can if you want, but my recommendation is not to. Upbeat black mallard. Thanks for all the help, man. I appreciate it. Absolutely. It's absolute 110 likes. Holy shit, guys. You're all too much. You know how to make a girl flat blush. All right. You're getting witnesses. 20. Here's a good reason of you're relayed. Get off of relayed. That's all you need to do. Upbeat black mallard. Get off of relayed. 36 a month is great. 36 a month is fantastic. So if it's at 36 a month times 20, that one little miner is making you $8,000 a year. That's not bad at all, man. And that's already paid itself off multiple times. Yeah, so upbeat black mallard, get yourself off a relayed, and you're going to see significant improvements here. So you're getting the witnesses, but I guarantee what's happening is the witnesses are going to start being invalid because your relayed status won't be able to get either the inside or the outside. My tiny island, cheers. So yeah, get yourself off a relay and that'll do better. I ordered a 5 dBi antenna from Rack and it came in yesterday and has 5.1 dBi printed on the side. Does that matter a lot? Not really. You can take that if it does actually have 5.1 dBi. You're gonna get some signal loss in the cable. So I would just leave it as the when you update it, just leave it as whatever the natural whatever the automatic rack is for the 5.0 area. Emerald Pit. Going to Vegas. You're over 10. And if you're in the middle of Vegas and you've got a 1.0 transmit scale, good on you, man. Excellent. How far away from the Strip? I need you to go to the Bellagio and stalk Brad Owens, please. Tell him Nerdy Dude Stuff sent you. And he'd be like, who? He'd be like, don't worry about it. But yeah, Savory Emerald Pig. I wouldn't do anything different. Just go to the MGM and have yourself some breakfast at the Emerald City Wizard of Oz themed restaurant. Unless that's not there. I mean, I haven't been there in... How old am I? I haven't been there in 16 years. So, I mean, I went to MGM back when it had a theme park. I went to Circus Grand Slam Canyon. And that was back when the Stratosphere first got that roll forward and drop thing. Right before they put the swings on top of the Stratosphere. When they still had the roller coaster. I did all that. Precise Amber Bull. I lived in Vegas for a little while. I do want to go back out there and play some poker, some Texas Hold'em. I was supposed to go out there back in 2017. We were supposed to take a family vacation out to Vegas. I know. I used to live there. I used to go to Sam's Town all the time. With my for buffets. I wasn't old enough to gamble when I did it. You're just in a shitty area. You've got the great setup, but you've already made 10 no rewards there. What? Yeah, I know. I'm not getting anything. It's pissing me off. You're getting 10 over your 30 days, so I wouldn't change a thing. Precise Amber Bowl. Sit back, have a beer, and enjoy the rewards. But yeah, we were supposed to go in 2017, and then on January 3rd, the resort that I was working for, I was a director of front office. A new management company took over the resort, and then they fired pretty much all the managers except for the director of human resources and the director of finances. And so they pulled me in 3 days after New Year's, and it was c'est la vie. Algorand. Algorand are the directional antennas. I want to install a miner on the side of a hill, therefore about 180 are blocked anyways. Yeah, you could definitely do that, especially if you, like you said, 180s are going to be blocked. Any experience with antenna? No, none. Witty, pecan, marmot, poor favor. Absolutely. Habla de Español. Check out Fantastic Parchment Squid Game. Absolutely. You're hitting a lot. You're good. 5.8, 10 meters in the air. Not much I'd change. I'd ride out your 30 days and see where you go. That's about it. So good setup there. 10 meters in the air. Not too bad. No rewards today or what? Yeah, it's just really, really shitty. So now we're going to do Fantastic Parchment. Who watched Squid Game? I did. Type 1 in the comments in the chat if you watched Squid Game. I'm not going to spoil it or talk about anything, but just want to know. Fantastic Parchment Squid Game, 8 meters, 8 dBi, Bobcat. So besides the crap and the OTAs that you're seeing, you have a beautiful setup. You are getting everything. And I like your setup too because you're just bouncing and refracting over the water. So of course you're getting everything pretty well. So I wouldn't change a thing there, man. Wouldn't change a thing. And you're even getting some over the elevation. Look at this booger out here. There's one little lone wolf that you're just shooting out to. Awesome job. Good shit. 27 in a month. Solid. Only one person in chat watched Squid Game. Come on, guys. Go watch it right now. I have an 8 dBi at 10 feet high, and I'm still not able to reach anyone. Can you have a look? Hidden Champagne can... Well, half? You watched half of it? How far have you gotten? And if you've watched episode 6, oh boy. I mean, if you watched the whole show, oh boy. But episode 6, oh. And then later you're like, wait a minute. 8 dBi, get yours higher. That was testing. So Hidden Champagne, Hidden Champagne, who are you? Who posted it? 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 Where is Hidden Champagne? Right here. Jason, 10 feet high. I'm still not able to reach anyone. Can you have a look? Hidden Champagne. Yeah, 10 feet's not going to do you well. You're probably going to have a lot blocked off. You're not going to hit like too much crazier, but you want to get that up higher. Much higher. Yeah, you're just in a crappy area. So just move. Pick up your house and move. Go somewhere else. Get up in a higher area. Man, I have to poop. Aware for await because all we do is wait. I agree. Any news about the await element integration? We should be getting that in about 4 days. Recumbent, shambolic, orangutan, blue, cyborg. Recumbent, bleh, oyster cult. Going to Washington. Relayed. Get off a relayed. Get off a relayed. Update your antenna. An 8.0 will get you where you need to go, but you want to get off a relayed. So recumbent blue cyborg, get it up higher. Update whatever you've got going on here to make sure you're within compliance of POCV 11, so comply, comrade. And then get yourself an 8.0. That way you can get everything here. Excuse me. It's on the side of a mountain. You're on the side of a mountain. 1850 feet up. Oh, okay. We'll update that. From sea level? I'd update it to 1850 from sea level. See what happens. Try that out. Atomic slate oyster. Only because I just said blue oyster cult, so I'll look that up. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. You're making over 10 a month, or yeah, you're making over 10 a month. That's with stock antenna, 48 kilometers. Yeah, get a different antenna. Sour emerald wasp, 45 meters in a building block. I want to look at that. Yeah, you've already made yourself over 10 in 30 days. You got nothing to learn from me. Don't change a thing except just make sure your elevation is correct. So that's what I would do. I'm still waiting for them to allow helium on deeper since I feel like I'm late to the helium party. Yeah, it'll be cool when they do. I think it's just going to be like a little USB attachment. It's on the side of my blah, blah, blah. Flat lead dinosaur. Dinosaur. Going to Humboldt, Texas. The stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. Interesting. When did you update to a 5.8 dBi, 20 meters in the air? That's what I'm wondering. This one's for Paul Slate because you've got something wrong, obviously. Maybe it's because it's a Bobcat and it's been down. Like, you've had a solid day here, but you definitely got something wrong because we're not seeing those numbers. What kind of, if you're 20 meters in the air, let's look at a few options. A, with the Texas heat, is your miner indoors, outdoors? Is there ventilation on it? B, what kind of cable are you running with? And C, is your antenna level and not shooting your signal down and straight up? So those are some things you need to consider. If you're outside, it might be overheating. If you have a really crappy cable, you're going to be losing some dBi because really a 5.8 should be okay for you. You can give an 8.0 a whirl, but you have to get those other things in order as well. 2 weeks ago, you put that up. Yeah, so I'll wait for you to answer those questions I just put up while I look someone else up, because then that's what you're going to need to do. Otherwise, it just might be the people around you just saw Voscoin's video where he set it in his attic and next to a window and on the table and didn't do anything else. So apparently there's multiple miners with the same name, Immense Caramel Buffalo. Guy on a buffalo. Where to sell HNT? Crypto.com. Your transmit scale is kind of affecting you. You have a 5.2, 8 meters up. That's not too bad. Try an 8.0. That way you can get all this stuff down here in Manchester. Well, it's a different kind of Manchester because it's not New England Manchester. Miner outdoors in a box, LMR 400 and PoE. So make sure your miner is ventilated and it's good because that could be some stuff that's affecting it. I know that Texas gets hot and humid, and the humidity might be screwing this miner up as well. So, what time is it? 3:03. All right, I'm just going to look up one or two more. If you guys have any interest and want to make sure that I look yours up, do consider a super chat, and I definitely will while I just take a breather here. And yeah, make sure you level that because you might be shooting it down into space or in the air. Does anyone know if I'm going to get hit with a VAT tax when my Bobcat gets delivered? The Mile Site Helium hotspot miner had a 125 tax added to it. XRP Minion, are you in the US? Because they removed that. So if you still want to get the mile sites, there is a very small amount of them available, and they did. I'll show you here. Choose your frequency. We are on US and Canada DIA. We're going to do 1. They did get rid of the VAT tax, so now we can go to checkout, which I'm not going to check out, obviously. This is now up to, it's supposed to be gone. I think it's just the shipping now. But yeah, the VAT is gone. So it's going to be $660. Yeah, you can see there $660 including VAT, and it'll be the shipping and stuff. So that's just what you want to do. I'm going to go empty out my cart. And then don't forget, if you are going to buy one of the mile sites, all you need to do is, let me see if I can go to the cart. You want to go to view cart. And then over here, you want to type in the code nerdy dude stuff. Yeah, it should be gone now. So you want to type in the code nerdy dude stuff. Right now, it's just saying includes VAT because I'm not logged in. Let me move this over here and log in. But now, for the USAs, let's go ahead and remove this out of my cart. Return to shop. Ooh, look at all the stuff that's coming in their shops. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Yeah, it'll get rid of it now. So, I'm not gonna create an order. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to screw it up. There's very limited left in there. So, blah, 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 blah. So apparently there's multiple miners with the same name. I did want to look at that. Immense caramel guy on a buffalo. Guy on a buffalo. There's 2 immense caramel buffaloes. One in New Smyrna and one in... Excuse me. Ooh, baby. Just gonna copy and paste this. We're gonna take a gander. Just gonna take a gander right on down over here, going down. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna go back to New Smyrna. 2 different miners though. All right, so if I was looking at the wrong one, hey, I heard you trying to say my name. The translate is the heating engineer. Thanks from Germany for your great stream. Yeah, my pleasure, Heisenberg. I appreciate it, man. I have McGill 6 dBi with a 12-foot LMR 400 cable in the attic now. I'm not seeing any witnesses yet. How does one know if the antenna is even working? Well, let's take a peek. Genuine banana. Shetland pony. There's a guy on a buffalo. That's just your area. Let's go to your activity. Obviously none there. Something's going on with you then. You might, if it's a Bobcat, I would consider you might. So a problem with some of the Bobcat miners is they, the insides, the actual connection of the antenna to the circuitry will sometimes dislodge when they're shipping and moving. So you might need to pop it open to make sure. You're welcome, XRP Minion. You might want to pop it open to make sure that that connection is going from the antenna, like screw-in socket, to the circuitry. And that could be why you're not seeing anything. Because at least in this kind of scenario, with the way you're set up, you would be able to have in what's around you. So let's go to mine down here real quick. Where do I live? Up here. So if we go into mine and we go to nearby, it's going to at least pull up a bunch that are near me. So that's something that yours isn't doing. Oh, God, that really sucks. It's not even pulling up my old one. It's not even pulling up my offline one. I got to go fart around with this today. Can't forget to do it. Like, at least this one's pulling up nearby. So that's another thing that you're probably not pulling up as well. So make sure you check on that. Delicious dragon dick. Let's go ahead and look that up just because it's a alliteration and that's fun. Oh, $2 super chat. Going, switching over. Thank you very much, Tony Mborski. And we are looking at orbiting. Same here. Appreciate the help. Absolutely, guys. Orbiting linen. That's really funny. Like, I just got the super chat, and orbiting is the first word. And then Popeye down here posted orbiting as well. That's really funny. What am I looking up? Orbiting linen caribou. Ohio. All the little chicks with the blah, blah, blah. 24 hours, half a helium? Oh, bro. Have a wit that's over 3K. Well, first off, I can't really give you any advice since you're killing it. I'm just going to let you know about that right now. You've got some great spots here. You said one of your witnesses is over 3K. I mean, I'm not going to knock it. But yeah, if you're popping yourself 24 helium, yeah, especially with that transmit scale, good job. So we're looking at a 3 dBi, 7 meters in the air. I mean, that's a good spot for like the Bobcat stock antenna. You've got everything around you and everything close by, so that's really good. That's not too bad. All right. It's going to be the last one I look up unless there's any last-minute super chats. I'm only going to be looking up super chats from here on out. This is where we get to the beg part. If there's people that can stand on the side of the road at my stop sign and beg for cash, I could beg for super chats, right? The only difference is you're not driving by me in a car, and I took a shower today. So we are looking at orbiting Gingham, and based on your name, Popeye, I'm assuming we're going to be going to Hungary. Make sure that's nothing I need to announce from Helium. No? Okay. Hello, you can check us on time. Thank you about your awesome videos. Yeah, I appreciate doing the videos for you. I also consider doing very well, even though your transmit scale sucks. For this area, you are getting everything. You could probably try a 5.0 just to maybe push it out a little bit farther, or maybe just a smidge higher to see if we can get to that 10 helium in a 30-day time frame. But otherwise, very solid. If you didn't have a bad transmit scale, you would be at about 14 helium in 30 days. So I think that is successful. 2 days ago, my Bobcat went down. I had to resync it after 1 day. It was still not synced. Use fast sync it now. It is doing a little better than it has in a while. Yeah, I got you in Budapest, my friend. Yeah, a little better than it has in a while. Yeah, mine's been down and bad. So when I go over to my in-laws, I'm going to try the fast sync on the did Tactical Investing upload this yet? No, he hasn't. He was going to be uploading, he's supposed to be uploading a video today about the mile sites, but I haven't seen him do it just yet. Sour Emerald Wasp. Okay, fine, I'll do one more. Because I saw it earlier, and I meant to get it. And since you've been watching it for a few minutes. Transmit scale is, oh shit, okay, you win. You've got 10, there's nothing I could teach you. You got a 5.8, 45 meters in the air. You are a perfect example of the height because you are getting everything. So good job on that. So transmit scale, I will answer that. I like this question. I always like this question. So as we go in, as you see, all these hexagons have 11 miners, 12 miners, 11 miners. And if we click on them, their transmit scale is going to be 0.1 red, 0.14 red, 0.27 orange. And the reason why their transmit scales, I'm actually going to explain this, and I'm done looking up any non-super chat miners. So try to catch me on Monday stream. You could try to catch me on a Monday stream, but I really like you really don't need to with the rewards you're getting. Anything over 10 is successful in my opinion. But yeah, so transmit scale is based on the rewards will be reduced. So these rewards, they're not getting 100% of the rewards. They only get 10% of the rewards that are given out because there's 12 miners in this area. The reason why transmit scale is the way it is because the Helium doesn't want to have all 12 of these miners here. Not my miner, but Rough Blue Jellyfish is on the NBC Transit Tower for Miami. Insane numbers. But yeah, so Helium wants, they would rather have these 12 miners spread out in hexagons to provide coverage for the Helium network. And so when people start clumping their miners into smaller sections like this, obviously if this is like a skyscraper or an apartment complex that's in here and there's 12 miners in there, you're only covering this small area. So it doesn't incentivize coverage of the network when this is a proof of coverage type system. So they will reduce the transmit scales so that way people don't get so people don't get maximum rewards for not providing maximum coverage. So that's why you see it. So obviously when you look at something that's got 12 units covering the same area, so then you're going to have a lower transmit scale versus if we zoom out into like a less populated area because we're providing coverage for those areas. I'm just going to pull up this one. This guy is awesome. Wow. What are you doing? 14 in the past 30 days. An 8 dBi, 9 meters up. Wow, that's actually good, but you've been sinking. Yeah, I might switch to an 8 dBi then if that's how much he's getting. Maybe 5.8 is not the one for me. But yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Let's go look at some stupid numbers because we're just about to get off. I don't mind. Hopefully I answer your question about transmit scales. Jellyfish. 11. And he's relayed. And he has 0 witnesses. This is a spoofer. Yeah, this is a spoofer, guys. So this is someone that's doing the... It's not the 500 meters in the air. No. So do I need to worry about security threats or intruders using the hotspot for bad things? That's why I haven't ordered one because I'm still trying to understand all this. No, because they don't really have the devices that can access them yet. But there'll be devices like those electric scooters you see in cities and shit. But yeah, this is a spoofer. This isn't... If they've gotten 0 witnesses. Let's see what their activity is. They're just getting Spoofer. Spoofer, no spoofing. Oh, shit. What'd I do? Did I unplug my miner? Step on it. You're okay, buddy. Come back to me. Ugh. You can do it. Come back. All right, you're back. Yeah, that's a spoofer. He's a spoofer. Is 550 up transmit? Yeah, but he's not getting any witnesses. Wow, but spoofers needed to magically go away yesterday. Yeah, they didn't because they pushed it back. But this is a different kind of spoofing now, apparently. Yeah, wait, okay. Screw everything up. Reboot the miner. Ensure. There you go. Come back. Come on back. I didn't mean to step on you. I love you very much. I love you. Alright, that should be doing it here in a minute. Anywho, that's going to do it today for me, guys. Spoofers equal always relayed, a lot of invalid beacons, and no witnesses. Yes, that is exactly what they are. Maybe I should just do that and make myself, you know, $1,000 a month or something stupid. What's happening with you? Getting massive rewards. Yeah, that's just... It's disgusting. I wonder how they do it. I really do. Maybe I'm tired of living a life of poverty by, you know, living the right way. I don't know. Anywho, I think I just screwed up my computer, but no, everything's good. Okay. What'd I miss? Nothing. I'm just signing off. Okay. Exit the page. Go back. Thank you. The hell is that? Okay. Did I miss the part about Bobcat miners going down with OTAs? I did talk about that earlier, and that is what they kind of did. They released an OTA yesterday. I haven't mined in the last 3 days. Yeah, it's been stupid. I haven't either. Well, I really haven't either. I'm not getting anything on either of mine, and it's driving me nuts. So, anywho, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notification as we post videos weekly, and we stream every Monday. The only reason why we stream today is because it was my anniversary celebration yesterday, and I wasn't at home. I was at Disney World with my wife, and I couldn't really do a stream there, which also kind of sucked because the mile sites were in the process of being released, and... you definitely want to go and check those out. There's still a very limited quantity of them available. Link in the description. Make sure you use the code NERDYDUDESTUFF to get yourself one, and you'll save on a discount as well. So, well, that said, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, all that good stuff. I'm O'Price. We'll see you guys next time.